Broadside Brooks and Harper Audio present The Courage to Be Free, Florida's Blueprint for America's Revival by Ron DeSantis. Read by Ron DeSantis and John Pruden. This is Ron DeSantis. To Madison, Mason, and Mamie, remember to always listen to your mother. Courage is rightly considered the foremost of virtues, for upon it all others depend. Winston Churchill. Introduction. Most Americans instinctively know that something has gone wrong with our country over the past generation. During times of turmoil, people want leaders who are willing to speak the truth, stand for what is right, and demonstrate the courage necessary to lead. This is particularly true when it comes to serving as a governor. Legislators play an important role in our system, but they are not really required to lead. They cast votes that reflect their philosophies, but the buck does not stop with them. A governor must have a strong sense of true north to guide him, but that sense must be coupled with the ability and willingness to lead with conviction. A governor who is right on the issues, but who lacks the courage to lead, will be an inadequate chief executive. Part of the reason that Florida has stood out during my term as governor is because we have been willing to take bold stands when it wasn't easy, fighting partisan media and entrenched bureaucrats by keeping Florida free during the coronavirus pandemic, battling Disney to protect young children in Florida, and standing against powerful interests to safeguard the state's natural resources. The people will support a leader who displays courage under fire and resolutely stands firm for the truth because it is so rare among elected officials. When a governor demonstrates to the people that he's willing to fight for them under difficult circumstances, the people will have that leader's back and then some. After a couple years as governor, the number one thing people would say when they came up to me was simply, "Thank you." Some were thankful for keeping Florida open during the coronavirus pandemic. Others were thankful for keeping the kids in school. Still others thank me for everything from protecting jobs to defending state and local law enforcement. It wasn't just Floridians who were appreciative. People throughout our country and across the globe looked to Florida as a citadel of freedom in a world gone mad. Some of these foreigners would send messages to my office to thank me for leading the way on behalf of the free world. At the height of Australia's draconian lockdowns, a man from Sydney wrote to my office to observe, quote, "There isn't much hope right now here, and many of us are fearful of what our leaders have in store for us. I look to you and your great state of Florida for hope during this dark time. Thank you for standing up for us." As we entered 2021, a cottage industry of merchandise and apparel appeared with the slogan, "Make America Florida." This was a way for many Floridians to express pride in our state and for others to trumpet the Sunshine State as the model for other states and for the nation. People have clearly responded to our leadership in Florida. We see this in the character of the historic in-migration the state has experienced since I became governor. As noteworthy as Florida's nation-leading net migration over the past few years has been, the political composition of that migration has perhaps been even more remarkable. Since the start of the coronavirus pandemic, each and every one of the 49 other states has had more Republicans move to Florida than Democrats. When I first got elected in 2018, there were nearly 300,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans in the state of Florida. Before I became governor, Florida had never had more
Sample complete. Ready to continue?